Okay, welcome to the shop. It is Sunday morning. I'm alone. I'm gonna do one day build, which is zero stress. I think I have all the material ready. I might not even have to sand much. And it's for a new machine. At the school where I teach makers class, we have plenty of stuff for woodworking, for papercraft, epoxy resin, some electronic stuff. But we've been missing one piece of the puzzle, which is a sewing machine. So I went online and I did what I normally do when I buy new machines, which is buy the cheapest version of a brand I sort of trust. It's not fancy. It's the Singer M1000. M stands for a mending machine, so it's not even classified as a sewing machine. But it needs a table. And it needs a little bit of storage. I looked online for different kind of ideas for how they should be, and I have a rough idea in my head, and I'm just gonna do it. There's no plans or specifications or stress or clients or anything like that. It's just me doing my thing. So I'm gonna start by doing a quick sketch, so I have something to work off. Okay, so this is the plan. You have a rectangular surface, 50 by 100. You've got feet. They're only solid on this side. There's no skirt because I need some space for the storage. And then I'm going to have a board for stability that goes across the bottom, and that's where the little foot pedal is going to go. And then about 20 centimeters from the right side, we're going to have the sewing machine. Sewing machine needs to go down about 6.5 in a little hole here. So underneath there's a plate. And then afterwards I'm going to figure out how to put the storage right there. Okay? Okay, so cut some wood, join them. Got 4 feet, 4 of these. Now I get to the most fun part of woodworking, which is sanding. Okay, so after doing some cutting on the table saw and then sanding for a little while, I've got my 4 legs and then the 4 lateral pieces. Just to be clear, this is not how I work for clients. I normally do proper joinery, mortise, tenon. But for this project, I'm just trying to go fast, and it just needs to be functional. So this is screw and glue. Okay, so here we go for the actual building and assembly. Okay, so the basic table is built. The top's not fixed because I need to figure out where the hole goes, what size, and how I'm gonna suspend the sewing machine in the hole there. But overall, it went fast. I'm less than 2 hours into it. We've already got this. I also rounded off the edge so it's nice and smooth. Okay, Okay, that works. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out some mechanics here, and I realize I probably should have tried the machine, you know, before to understand how it works. This is where the cloth goes, and then there's a ledge down, but then I also have to remember that I have to be able to take off this thing for the, I don't know what they're called, the thread that's underneath. And if I can't slide this out, it'll be a pain. I just realized right now that I'm not actually going to fix the machine inside the table. We're going to be able to do that, and that fixes everything. Which means that I probably need to leave extra space on the backside for the lean. And I just basically answered all my problems by talking to the camera, which is funny. Okay. So again, if this was for a client, I would be making a template for the router in order to cut it properly. As it is, I'm just gonna drop a drill bit down on the corners to round them over, and not worry about having the jigsaw, which is what I'm gonna use to cut it, hit the corners badly. To get the jigsaw in, force a bit straight down. I've got it elevated from the table. I hope I don't have too much blowout. Yeah. Nobody saw that. Hot. Okay. Just jigsaw this out. Okay, so jigsaws are horrible tools because they're almost never straight and they normally make a mess on the bottom side. So even if it takes a little bit more time, what I do is I very often use a metal cutting blade. Go slower, but you get a lot less tear out. Never take out the jigsaw before it's stopped because you'll punch the wood. Done it like a billion times for being impatient. Also check underneath that you're not going to cut something. I've got some pieces here that are for the tables for another project, and I could have easily cut into them. That was horrible. Because I'm impatient, I tried to use my right hand. That line looks... Did they even follow a line? What the hell? Oh God! That's just shameful. Okay, so will it fit? Okay, so this is the underside of the table. I think this is what I'm going to do for the thing that holds the machine further down inside the hole. So if I move them up against the machine, I should be able to see what height these risers, lowers need to be. Really hard to get on camera. Come on. So that's the height I need to be, right? There. I don't want to make this too permanent, because maybe we get a different machine, I need to move things, or maybe I'm off by a couple of millimeters and it's annoying, and I don't know. Anyway, so I'm just going to screw these there, and then I'm going to use little metal angles so I don't have any screws coming in from the top. So yeah. Okay, I also want to use one of these bins that I just got, maybe with the lid, then it becomes annoying. No lid. So I think I just put like 2 walls, piece of plywood, and probably a backstop so it doesn't, it can actually just be an angle. Yeah, so basically the same as this, but for this art bin, so that it can slide out and be a drawer for stuff you need. I don't know what stuff I need because I'm kind of new at this, but we could put like spacers and things. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so the last thing is just fixing the little drawer thing and putting on the base. I think since I don't know how to sew, I don't know if there's going to be issues with spacing or distance or pedal or whatever. So I'm going to keep using these little angles to fix things in a non-permanent way. So yeah. Okay, so this is really too low. So now the question is, does it all work? Do the things fit? Can I get the cables in? Is it like practical at all? I'm gonna use a small chair for elementary school. For me it's way too low, but I teach kids from 3rd grade and up, so. I add a little thing to pull out the drawer. Yeah, not bad. Got a nice surface here to work with. Tons of space on this side. This little drawer works, and it's not even touching my knees, so that was a good call. I forgot to put a stop, so it just keeps sliding. Yeah, so this is a good example of a 3-hour build. I mean, it's not finished. The top needs to be glued on properly, fixed with a bunch of screws permanently. Needs more sanding. I might change the color of the top and then probably hit it with some polyurethane for longevity. But yeah, overall, this is not bad. Does it work? Oh my God, yes. Cool. The machine works too, so that's a bonus. So yeah, that's it. 3-hour build.